there, and this shouldn't endanger the world record. Coe at halfway, 153.22, and 156.06, not fast enough.
No, there's no doubt about it. They didn't get together with their pacemaker. Stanley Redwine went off too slow, and they must have thought he was going off too fast because they weren't in contact with him over the first 600 metres anyway. He then realised he was slow, and this doesn't look as though it's a real record attempt. Hillard staying in there, Awita doing nothing to help with the pace. John Walker going up. You might have thought that he might have helped out, but at the moment they are behind schedule by about 2.5 seconds.
There were many people who thought Awita should have gone for the 1,500 metres in Los Angeles, but he went for the 5 and won that. And he now wants to impress himself as being the man over the metric mile and the 4-lap journey. But certainly this is a race and no signs of a record. Hillard still leading, Awita in second place, John Walker there, Ray Flynn of Ireland in all red, and Chuck Aragon of the United States on the curb. 2:56 to the bell. Awita now taking it on. And John Walker's going with it. Walker, who won so impressively at Crystal Palace in the 1,500 the other night, the 1976 Olympic champion at the 1,500 metres, and the former world mile record holder himself. Still following Awita, Ray Flynn in third place. The race between the three surely now. 200 to go. Still Awita in front, and he still hasn't shaken Walker. Ray Flynn fading very slightly. And Walker hanging on. Now, what's the big New Zealander got? The Moroccan kicks hard, and it's hard enough for the look of it. He's got about 3 metres, 4 metres. And sa3id Awita, the Olympic 5,000 metre champion, wins the mile here tonight. 3:49.55. Walker in second place, third was Aragon, fourth was Flynn, and in fifth place Todd Harbour. So just inside 3:50, and that in fact places him on the all-time list. 26.5 for the last 200, but well outside Sebastian Coe's world record. The official time then for Awita, 3:49.54, seventh fastest of all time. John Walker in second place, 3:50.27, and Aragon third, 3:52.66. Incidentally, Seb Coe's...
sa3id Awita of Morocco, the Olympic 5,000 metre champion, the world record holder at 5,000 metres, the second fastest man in history at 1,500 metres, going tonight in the mile. Truly international field, no Britons in this, but it is said that Awita is going for Cram's world record. And straight away the pacemaker is sa3id. sa3id of Switzerland is obviously in there to do the job. In second place, Frank O'Mara of Ireland, and third at the moment is Awita. The targets, Cram went through the first 440 yards in 57.4. And Cram's world record, set earlier this season, 3:46.31 in Oslo. sa3id leads, O'Mara second, Awita third, Bile of Somalia in fourth place. Spivey is 5, Hillard Australia 6, and John Walker New Zealand 7. Ray Flynn of Ireland next to the back. Importantly, early pace isn't too fast, and it certainly isn't. Cram at 440 yards, 57.4. And they're outside that time. sa3id leading, O'Mara of Ireland second, Awita is third, Bile fourth. The time corrected, by the way, because of the difference between metres and yards, to an unofficial 57.3. So if that is right, they are on target. Still the Swiss pacemaker in front, the Irishman in second place. A world record holder himself, O'Mara, because he was part of the Irish team that set the world 4x1 mile record this week. So too, a member of that team, Flynn, who is right at the back at the moment. The leading three getting away. Some good pacemaking by sa3id. Still O'Mara digging in second place. Awita looking very, very easy in third place. And Seb Coe says Awita has been in tremendous form in training. Bile is losing touch with the leaders, and those three have created quite a gap. Frank O'Mara takes it on. They go through halfway, 154.82, but the corrected time to yards, 154.2, which is again inside Cram's world record. He went through at 154.6, and O'Mara doing a marvellous job for the Moroccan. really taking him along the back straight. This is just the sort of lead that any world-class athlete needs. And he's been taken a long way. 600 metres left. And it's Awita and Amara. Awita tucked in behind him, and he'll surely have to take the lead himself shortly. Amara's best mile time, by the way, 3:55.92 this season. But he has previously done 3:52, so he's a class man. Looks to see if Awita's there, and the Moroccan shadows him. Amara moving out, saying, do you want to come through? But Awita's not going. The 3/4 mile time. Cram was there in 2:53.2, and that was 2:50.3. So the world record is on. Awita now, with this crowd of 27,000 nearly. Every seat sold, the stadium packed, and Awita chases the world record. He narrowly missed the 1,500 making a record, being beaten by Cram in Nice, but the mile record is within his grasp. 200 metres left. The time to beat, 3:46.31. And among the spectators, and running later tonight, must be Steve Cram. Awita showing no signs of slackening his leg speed, but it's hurting him as he battles for home now, goes through the pain barrier, and now it's the clock. 3:46, 3:1 to beat, and he's missed it. He's just missed it. Ray Flynn finishes in second place, Hillard is third, Spivey 4, File 5, Walker 6, and the truth of the matter there was that the early pace was too fast, and he paid for it on the last lap. 3:46.92, and that makes him once again the second fastest man in history, and still the bogeyman Steve Cram stays in front.